Yes, recording. Okay. So yeah, fork it. Make sure that your GitHub handle's at the top, so you know that it's your own branch. So now you want to clone it. So you take this, just click this button, it'll auto copy it, and you want to open up your. So delete the old file I have here. Oh, just rename it, I guess. Because I'm working. I was actually messing around with it. All right. So you want to do git bash here, or whatever root directory folder you have all your projects. I have them all in one little Lambda folder. So you want to type in git clone, and then just copy that link that you got from your clone over here. It'll go ahead and it'll grab it. Then you can cd into it. Oops. Now you're working into it. And if we check over here, we see that we have the clone, we have all the files, everything. And then we start working on the project. So I'll just pull it up. So you're going to go File, Open Folder. Make sure you're in the right folder, the user interface, and everything will pop up here. So what's really good about VS Code and why it excels is multiple reasons. One being VS Code has their own terminal. So you don't even need to have this git bash window open. You can just have the terminal running down here. That's one of the great things about it. And they have their own commit system. So here on this left tab over here, source control, what you can do, instead of typing git commit, all of that, git add, it'll show the file changes. So watch right here, ready? I'm gonna just edit one of these files to be, let's just say, add a border to whatever these H tags are. And you see I have this one that pops up over here. That means one file has been changed. So now I can write my message, whatever this commit, say added borderline. And it'll know that whatever this commit is, it's specifically for these files. So then you click the plus mark. It says there are no change commit. Do you want to commit? Yes. Now you committed. Now all you have to do is click the triple dots and click push. Give that a second to set it up, and bam. Now if we go over here, we'll refresh, and we'll see added border. And there you go. Your commit's in. And if we go to the branch itself, you'll see 9 commits, my most recent one for this specific branch. And there you go. That's the Git-flow. And now for the pull requests, you would go to pull request, create new pull request, and make sure that it'll redirect you to the master branch. So this is my file. I'll have to delete this after for sure, but everything looks in order. Just create pull request. Make sure, so here's the thing that's important that a lot of students don't do. You have to write your first and last name. So in the step-by-step guide I gave you guys, we have that here where you can just set them up this way, get checkout, but you don't have to worry about that. You can just set it up here. So the Arthur Pisakov and just the name of the title of the topic today, user interface 2. And there you go. And now if we go to the pull requests, we'll see, there we go, it showed up. And that's it. And then I would, when I'm reviewing your projects, I'll look through this list for your names. I'll find it. I'm Arthur, and then I would read. And so the important thing was that this, where was it? These commit tags. So when you finish your MVP goal, when you met MVP, so you always want to commit. You want to commit a bunch of times. You don't want to have one commit. You want to have 7, 8, 9. And I want you to show me when you've met MVP. So when you finish the MVP goal, type in your message, which is what you type up here, make sure to identify, this is the MVP, this is where you, so that way I can look at it and say that this is the final code for MVP. And then do the same for your stretch goals. Whenever you meet a stretch goal, make sure to do that as well. And that's it. And then that way I can know, I don't have to like review, 8 different commits to figure out where, the final product is for MVP. And that's it. And this, obviously, you don't have to close your pull requests, but I have to close mine because I'm not a student. And that's it. And that's the Git-flow. Any questions?
No.